Mother's Day is here again, a time to celebrate and encourage women all over the world. Most women today are overwhelmed with different aspects of life to the extent that they fear to fail. What they, however, forget is that failure is part of winning. Proverbs 24:16 says, "For though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again." In this exciting message series by Kakra entitled, "Let's Do It Again," every woman will be empowered to pick up the pieces and start all over again. Grab a copy for that special woman in your life today. You can order this message series through the following means. Place your order on Facebook by posting "Order Let's Do It Again" at the comment section or message window.
This message is brought to you by the friends and partners of Kakra. Welcome to Air Power with Kakra, teaching the nations with signs and wonders. Kakra is the senior pastor of the Morning Star Cathedral, Lighthouse Chapel International, Accra, Ghana. Now, today's message.
Welcome to today's broadcast. Kakra has been sharing an exciting series titled Vision under the subtitle The Burning Vision. Yesterday he explained that to execute vision, we need wisdom. Today he delves into planning to execute the vision. Let's join in.
In Nehemiah chapter 2 verse 1, let's see what happened. It came to pass in the month Nisan, in the 20th year of Artaxerxes the king, wine was before him. I took up the cup and gave it unto the king. Now I had not been before time sad in his presence. And the king said unto me, "Why is thy countenance sad?" You see, before this time, although the walls were broken now, he was a very happy man. But the day he realized that something was wrong, even his face changed. And I said unto the king, "Let the king live forever. Why should not my countenance be sad? When the city, the place of my father's sepulchres," a sepulchre means where they are buried Moses, Abraham, Isaac, all those things. He said that the city, our city, is burnt. How can I be happy? 32, and your mother is still feeding you. And when you come, you say, the meat in the food is small. You are rather complaining instead of mourning. The king asked him a question. He said, "For what dost thou make request?" In verse 5 it said, "If it please the king, and if thy servant have found favor in thy sight, thou wilt send me unto Judah, the city of my father's sepulchres, that I may rebuild it." The king said unto me, the queen also sitting by him, "How long shall thy journey be? When shalt thou return?" So he said, "I set a time." Then, moreover, I said to the king that letters should be given unto me, unto the governors that were over the river, that they may convey me over until I come unto Judah. And then later unto Asaph, the keeper of the king's forest, that he may give me timber to make beams for the gates, for the palace, which appertain to the house. So he said, "Look, give me letters, let me go and rebuild these walls." Do you know what I find interesting? What I've noticed personally is that when we have a vision, sometimes we don't even try and plan. Why? Because our mind immediately goes to the most difficult parts of the vision that we cannot do. So we say, I don't have this, I don't have this, I don't have that. Let's say a man wants to marry. So it comes into his mind, I don't have a room. I don't think I can marry. Immediately the vision ends. That's a big mistake. When you are planning, you don't plan with the difficult things. You don't plan with what you don't have. You plan with the simple things that you can do. Nehemiah had nobody, but at least he could talk to the king. He just focused on what he could do. The things you cannot do, you leave it to God. But let me tell you something. God is waiting for you. For what? For your strength to run out. When you have done everything you need to do, and you get to the place where you can do nothing, that's when you discover the grace of God. Because he said, "My grace is sufficient for you. My strength is made perfect in weakness." In other words, When you are strong, you won't see my grace. You only see my grace when your resources have run out. Some of us, God is not helping you. Why? You are too strong. One day, a gentleman called me. He said to me, Pastor, I had a dream about you. He asked me a question. Is there anything that you need money for? I said, I'm supposed to go on TV. I have everything set. The only thing is I don't have money to go on there. You see, but I had done all my research. Like I was saying, our planning. You do what you can do. So when he asked me, the only thing that came to my mind was this thing. So I told him, I said, listen, this is the TV station. These are the slots. This is the time. This is that. I told him everything, accurate information. Then the man said, no problem. I'll pay for it. He took a check and wrote the money. Assuming I had not done all I knew to do when the man had me. So what should I do? I would have said maybe something even very low. Let's do what we can do. And let's leave God to do what we cannot do.
Thanks for joining us. Today we learned that for a vision to come to pass, we must exhaust all our resources, and then God takes over to bring the vision to pass. Join us same time next week. Have a blessed weekend. Before we go, here's a praise report to boost your faith in the Lord. Rapid growth of business after sowing a seed. Dear Kakra, I sowed a seed at one of your airport conferences 3 years ago, and God gave me a job afterwards. I did same in October last year with a part of my capital, and to the glory of God, my business is growing so rapidly. May God bless and continue to use you.
Thanks for your time. You can contact us, seek counseling, ask for prayer, order today's full-length message, or order books through the following means. Call us or message us on WhatsApp to +233 55 700 9010. Send an email to info@kakrabaden.org. You can also make a regular call or send a text to +233 20 7575 215. Our office hours are 10 a.m. to 1600 hours GMT. Finally, write to us, share your testimony and how this broadcast has been a blessing to you.